By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tennessee Titans. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
Gun. Stop. MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. Now, this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. A graduate of the Naval Academy. And back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Burrow looking to pass. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
11.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And his pass incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11 MT. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Throw left side complete to Chase. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Gun. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Fighting through the... Look at this! Middle of the field, a breakaway. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll maneuver his way up to the 40 for a pickup of about 3 yards. You talk about this Titan defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Burrow will throw. Oh, great grab by Chase. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now Burrow changing the look.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here we go. 2nd and 10.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
11, 11.
To the air again, Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Hey, turbo two.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he's got room. And this is going to be the Titans' first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Titans had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, son? Solo left Zion. Hey!
Tua sets up to pass it. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. This is Brown on the draw play. And some room to maneuver. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Titans. Chase Brown, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On 2nd and a long way to go. Burrow. Room past the 35. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way up near midfield. field. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Burrow on 3rd down. Flush to his right. It's brought in by Harris. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis.
Hey, we got to keep scoring. We got to keep scoring.
A gain of 14.
First down. Here's Burrow. He gets it complete to Harris. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Gun.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 4.
11 coming.
Now it's Burrow. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. So that'll lead Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Jamar Chase, 28 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's loose again. Touchdown, Titans. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. 11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver?
Here we go.
So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
I'm one, ready?
Now it's 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Here's Burrow. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
11 common.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow flushed out right. And this one incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And it's Tommy Adebawore, the one who got in there for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He completes it to Ridley. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play in the last one.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Two are going to try and go quickly here. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. This pass complete to Melton. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. On now is the Titans punter, standing just about on his own goal line. Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11 mighty.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready to stay here.
After the turnover, it's Tua. The short throw pulled in by Woods. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Solo left Zion.
Looking to pass. Tua. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
They'll try the right side with Harris. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty.
Harris is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Point after here coming up. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Bengals 28, Titans 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
2nd and 5.
21G. Ready.
Right back to Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 74 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Running right, here's Brown. And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. And now they're in the hurry up. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown taken down at the 42.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the gun, a give to Brown. Brown with a stick skills. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals' 23-yard line. It's a gain of 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
That's complete right around the 8. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Draw play for Brown. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Chase Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so it's the right call there to just throw that one away.
11 MC, 12. Stop.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Johnston on the quick slant. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Burrow on play action. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here we go, here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
11 MT, take. 11 MT.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And Burrow going to throw again. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
11 Thomas.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and the Titans are going to take over at their own 41.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
From the gun, it's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Tua going to throw. Caught by Woods. And past the 35 will be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 145 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and that will keep this a three-point game. Maybe an important fourth-quarter miss as this stays a three-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a three-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Here's Burrow. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
To throw, Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Throwing, Burrow. And now another one thrown incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. And they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a give, running left is Harris. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 21,
Throwing Tua. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Watch it, Oscar. Let's go.
Now Tua. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
All right.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the